Hi, let's just do one example together on how to find the area of a triangle. So to find the area of the triangle, the easiest way is to just use the formula. And a formula means this is a systematic way of getting the right answer. So someone's already developed this for us. That to find the area, you would multiply half times the base times the height. Or you might see it like, sorry, or base times base. But you might see it written like this, where it's all smushed together, half base times height. But you're really multiplying those things. So to be able to find the area, I need to determine what's the base and what's the height. And to be able to find that, the easiest thing to find, if I go through and I try to pick the base first, I might pick it incorrectly. So I need to first find the height. That'll be the easier thing to find, because in order for it to be the height, it needs to have a little right angle box on it. And so I just look for the right angle box. So I look for it, and here it is. So that means that that's the height. And so I see this right here. The part that's the number that they're giving me is this number here. It's written on this side length. So this must be the height. Okay, so that's the height, and it makes an H for height. So now that I've found the height, I can put that in, and I notice how I write it directly under the H for height, and I'm going to put that number directly under that as I am substituting in the values into my formula. Now I'm going to look for the base. The height sits on the base, so I'm looking for which of the side lengths does this H sit on. The most common mistake is that people pick the 16 because it's the thing on the bottom, but this really isn't the bottom. If the height is this way, okay, so if you're having your height measured and it was this way, that means that you're laying down. So that triangle's laying down, because when you measure someone's height this way, that they're not standing up, right? The way they measure the height of a baby, they lay them down and they go head to foot. But when you get your height measured, right, you stand up straight. So this triangle is laying down. We need to stand it up so that the height is up and down. So you want that height to be like an actual H, the letter H. So we need to tilt it like this. And so that would mean with the base is here, this 5. Because that's when it's actually standing up. So the height is 15.4, but the base is actually 5, not 16. And I always have to multiply it by a half. And they say, well, which ones do we multiply by a half? If it's a triangle, then you're multiplying the base times height times a half. So every triangle. So when I do that in the calculator, I get 38.5. And my label, I look on the triangle and it's in centimeters. So remember though, when you're finding area, you're actually finding the number of squares. So we square our area. So it's centimeters squared. So that is how you find the area of a triangle.